Yeah, it's going okay. It's going okay. I'm quite enjoying it in a way. In a way, I'm missing home life, missing family, but in another way, I'm getting about and seeing a lot. In the recent videos, I haven't really been going anywhere because it's Christmas time, innit, and you're staying here, family and friends. As my clutch is slipping now, I'm in 6th gear there. If I put my foot down now, the revs go up. I don't go any quicker. So it definitely needs a clutch changing after 188,000 miles. But other than that, the van's been great. I mean, these engines are 2-litre engines in the Peugeot, are really good engines. I've been sold off mechanics, and it will keep going as long as you service it, which I do every year. So it's well overdue. It is a payout. It is a decent payout. 500, 600 quid, maybe more. I think it's got a dual mass flywheel. So maybe that needs doing, or it's probably best getting that done while I get the clutch done, and hopefully it'll send it to its deathbed then. Oh, I could put weight on my chops, but it's my beard.
Use the left lane to take the exit towards the A56 and the A676.
The guy, more cheese, Gromit. Wensleydale. Now the van, the internal of the van, I've done really good with insulation. There was a little bit of condensation above where it slats, but since I've put the flat north fan in,
take the exit, then at the roundabout, take the first exit onto Bolton Road North.
That's a good diesel heaters.
At the roundabout, take the first exit onto Bolton Road North towards Rochdale. In 5.2 miles, take exit 2 towards Hayward and Bury.
Everything to do with the van. The van, apart from the solar panel, obviously, because I knocked it off the bloody roof, but it did damage it. There was one foot, one of the feet connect the solar panel to the roof. Now I screwed it in, and it's a good job, or else it would have flown right off and smashed on the ground. But one screw was holding it in from it hitting the deck and damaging it. But I've got to say, it's a lot better in the summer months. You're out in the van more, you know. It's really foggy today, as you can probably see through the window. So there's not real much sightseeing to do. I will go for a walk. I've got the daughter tomorrow. I was going to take her for a drive, but she's not going to be able to see anything. The TV did come in handy on these kind of days for mental health, being able to watch something and seeing the world go by from a little box in the van. Now, the first months of living in the van were an absolute nightmare. I was living in the van while I was building it. So there was wood everywhere. I was working with dust and not a great sleep at all. I was just on the floor on a pull-out army mat with loads of duvets on me because I didn't have a diesel heater either. So that was like work. That was like sleeping on a work site. And it was hard going, really hard going, trying to get things done while I was living in it. But I got through it, and all I kept on thinking is that as long as I'm not on the streets, everything will be okay. I had a roof above my head, and there was a lot of condensation because I didn't have it insulated. So all on the roof of the van, all the little droplets were dripping on me. So I woke up in the morning, and it was totally covered in little drops, and it iced up on some days. It was that cold, it iced up, so there was ice on the inside, and trying to ventilate it when it's damp outside was such hard work, especially without a diesel heater. I had a little heater that I plugged in a cigarette lighter and just tried to get all the moisture out. So it was hard going, so now it feels a lot better that I can actually live in the space. It's dry and it's warm, which that's all you need really. That's what a house is for, just to keep dry and warm really. Or else you're homeless, aren't you? You're on the streets. The thing of getting a fridge, when I got the fridge, that was a great addition as well, because I didn't have to keep them going every day using fuel and going to Asda.
In 2 miles, take exit 2 towards Hayward and Bury.
And then I went and decided to throw my fridge all around the van, which broke the 12 volt side. I've just got it working again on the 230 side, which needs the inverter, but it's only a 500 watt inverter, so it doesn't hardly take any much more power up than the 12 volt. and I can last a few days without having to go to the supermarket. And I have done, I think I did 1,000 miles in a week, 1 week. I went to Wales and then I went up to Scotland and seen the sights from Scotland. I spent a lot of time in Wales, in Llangollen, or is it Llangollen? That's a nice place near the Slate Quarry, Panorama Walk. That's a great place to a lot of camper vans and a lot of people doing the same thing, so you don't look and you don't feel out of place. But like in Manchester industrial estates where I stay when I'm working, you feel like you're out of place and people are looking and you say, oh, he ain't got a house, he's living on the streets and all that lot, and you don't see many campers about. It's nice to get amongst places normally out and about in the wilderness where other people are doing the same thing. I haven't really met many people doing the same thing because I get spots on my own, you see. I do like me solitude, so I haven't been on any campsite, so I haven't met up with many other people. But it'd be nice to be able to go, oh, we'll go here this weekend, or we'll go here, just fancy going here and meet some like-minded people. You ever get that itch in your ear that you can't get that way, you can't get from in there, and it's like vibration, itches it. Right, I've got to come off here. So foggy. About 50 metre fog.
Take the exit, then at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Bury New Road.
88,925. I did the timing belt at 174, I think it was, because it didn't show anything up on the fleet. This was an ex-Royal Mail van, so I think they got rid of it before they had to do another timing belt.
Go past these lights, then at the next set, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Bury New Road.
And there was a split in the timing belt, so I only just got it. So yeah, you got to be careful with DHL or any kind of fleet motor vehicle. If there's no record of it being done, it's best just to do it, because I was so close of that timing belt snapping and it would have totaled the van and my home. All in all though, I've never been into materialistic things, you know, like best car, the best phone, the best garden, the best house, you know, like keeping up with Joneses. So materialistic things have never bothered me. So simplifying my life has made my life easier, because there's not a lot going on and I need to be able to focus. And with a lot of clutter, I find myself not being able to focus. If someone says, oh, the keys are outside in that kitchen and there's stuff everywhere, I cannot focus on one thing. It's just too much input and I get overwhelmed with it all. So simplifying thing, having one pan, having one cup, has made my life a lot easier. I'm starting to slip in third gear now. It's going in new year. Before I can't move. Though the gym as well has been great to keep fresh, to keep clean. I do drop him in runners now and again, which does help. But the gym's there to keep fit, because over Christmas I've just been sat in back at van watching Christmas movies with eating cheese.
Speed camera ahead.
So that's where I'm just coming back from now, the gym. I need a shave. Felt well strong. It must be all the good food I've been having in my belly over Christmas. Been at my brother's and he's put up some right scran. I had a leg of lamb with roasted new potatoes and veggies and sweet gravy yesterday. Mince pie power. I do need a shave. Jesus. Come round. So I'm going to carry through 2025, going exploring more sites, going out, getting a bit more done on the van. I've put an hold on the van over winter just because I can't work outside really, because it's the weather. So when the sun's back I'll be upgrading the van, doing bits on the van. I'm doing more adventuring around the UK in 2025. Wales and Scotland, Highlands, stuff like that. I'm going to be adventuring a lot around the UK this year, 2025. Just opening HGVs, haven't got my place because I have got another spot just to the left, but the road on the left there, but it's a bit more open to people passing by and that. This is more secluded as you're on the industrial estate, right slap bang in the middle of the industrial estate. I can take this left, but it's a bit open, so I'll take this one, Stake Hill. Might be busy on here. Dairy on Friday, it's a lot quieter at weekends. It little spot in some of that, right next to the water's edge. Just nice little spot that, but it's double yellows. So I'm just down here. You see me red bin? Hope it's empty. Oh no, parked up. That's where I want to. That's where I want to park. Right there. Oh, it's a lot busier. Let's. Oh, down here. Another little spot down here. Oh, it's well packed. There's another little spot down here. A bit more busier, but there might be a spot for me to pull up, make something to eat. I think that's a turning round place. I've been doing a lot of work on the van at the beginning. Spent a lot of time there boarding it out. Ah, that one's taken as well. Right, I'll go on my street. Here we are, residential. There's one car parked up, so I should be able to turn around and get in there just on the left after that van. Turn around so I've got the door on that side. This will do us. Rolling. Hungry. Get a fog. Oh, my fish nearly come out again. I've got to anchor that down again. Now I've got 230 running to it. Set lights on. Forgot to empty my bloody bin. So what's for tea? 2 chicken steaks on brown bread. Protein and carbs after the gym. I've got 3 cans. Get the Ridge Monkey pan out. These are great if you're on your own. 1 pot pan. You can oven cook in it. You can stir fry. Splits into 2, but it stops all the heat and the steam getting out as well. And when I open it up, I open the window or the door and let all the steam go out. So I'll just light that up. In my hand, let that heat up a bit. Now I have said in the past I was going to get integrated gas hobs with a big canister, but this I can pack it away and I've still got worktops that I can use. It's not taking up a lot of space. It's not the biggest fan, you see, so I'll just pop it on there next to the window. And if I had it integrated in there, it'd take all that space up. Oh, there, even a sink. I'm just going to stay with this. I have actually got the pump, the water pump. I was going to put on the switch, but I'm just going to keep it the way it is. So cooking on gas, that'll be hot enough that now. Let's see what. thing is, we're having a one hob. I have got a pot noodle in there. I could have had a pot noodle with, speed of that, a pot noodle with it, and add chicken, add in a pot noodle. But it means boiling separate water. So 2 of these wouldn't go amiss. Also, it keeps the van warm as well. There's no need to put diesel heater on if you're cooking like this. Just ventilation. I've got a minestrone soup there I didn't know about as well. Bramwell's minestrone soup. Nice in a flask that. I could do with getting a flask for walks. I was going to take this stove and then heat my brew up while I'm out and about, but if I could do it in here and then take the flask with me, it'd be a lot easier. I was actually talking to a couple the other day who had just come off the barge, and we were saying about YouTube. I says, have you got a YouTube channel? And I said, I have, this, that and the other. And how'd you get on the barge and that, just off the canal? And we was talking, I was mentioning about this ASMR, about people that are just doing video, they're not really talking, just say camping in the wilderness. And I said to her, I said, you know what, if you had a business plan and you had some money, you'd get, most of the girls are like models with hardly any clothes on, and then you have a link to go to the spicy page. But the amount of views they have is like 250,000 views in a week, and all they're doing is putting a tent up. You can tell that they don't really know what they're doing. So I was thinking, a business plan, get some money, it's £100 for you, love, if you put this tent up for us and you bend over and reach over and get your ass up in the air and that, just for the views, and then they put it on the thumbnail and everybody clicks on it, including myself. But the amount of views they're getting, they're not even to a point of bending over and having everything hanging out on a thumbnail. It's just absolutely crazy, but sex sells, doesn't it? You know? Oh, see, I normally do this outside the van, but being on a residential area, I don't want to be jumping around with chicken steaks. Humidity isn't too bad. You've got the real lifers, and then you've got the ones that are there just for money. They're looking good, but I think I'll keep them in there for another 10 minutes. Just make sure they are proper cooked before I bang them on a butter and get them in my belly. Look what I've just found, a bit of sweet chilli sauce. Just spice it up a bit, get them taste buds partying. Oh. This has been well used. And look what's on, what a film that is. It's only got 3 stars. Escapes to victory, sliced alone in net. Allied POWs take the football field when a group of Nazi officers come up with the idea to have them to take on German team for a propaganda event. However, the prisoners see a chance to escape during the match with Michael Caine and Sylvester Stallone. King Richard, biopic. That might be worth a watch later on. 9 o'clock, BBC 2. Right, I think I'll have one on a butter with a sauce, and then I'll just eat one. A bit too much bread. 4 of them. Let's get one of these dished up. Wow. It's a lot of steak, which I don't really want in here, but sauce. Nice with sauce. So, I won't put a thumbnail like I survived Christmas being homeless, which I could do. I'm just going to put my first year full van life. it hasn't got that Hollywood shock value like surviving my first year. I mean, you're not homeless, I've got a roof over my head and that. It's not really surviving. Besides, get 2 more pieces of bread out and make another butty, because with that sauce on, it just, a little bit of spice just gets the taste buds going a bit. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. So I just use wipes to clean. How clean that is. That's the top. That's the bottom. None of need for water. It's not the messiest, it's dry food, that really. But it's light work. Really got that to throw away. I'll go back in there. Some people coming, so I'm gonna get in. Oh, Ness, having a look in, seeing how I'm living. Right, mess. We're fine with some eggs there. Cheap eggs, decent eggs though. Duck eggs and that. It's clean. No need for hot water. Not just yet anyway. I'll give that a bit of a clean while I'm here. See, when you're in a bit of a built up area, don't know if anybody else feels like this, but I feel a bit odd, you know. If I was out in the wilderness amongst other van lifers, it's just the norm, innit? Cleaning up after having tea. I suppose it's the same thing you do at home, innit? But it just looks odd that you're doing it on the street, out the back of a van. That'd just be me. I shouldn't be bothered what other people think. And welcome to the channel, Mr. Random Adventures, where a bit of everything on the channel, but mostly I will be converting an ex-Royal Mail Peugeot Expert to travel the UK, Scotland, down south and Europe in the search of lost history, which will be on my partner channel, History Revisited. And if you want to come on this expedition with me, then you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, and notification button will give you first-hand indication of when videos go live. So yeah, welcome and thanks for watching.